Well, hello guys, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. So I found my phone, thank you very much. It was in the garden, under some cushions. My cards was useless, kept saying, look beneath. But every time I was in the bedroom, I thought it meant the kitchen. If I'd have looked outside the window, look beneath, it was, so anyway, but other stuff, look, I've had a few extra days off. I'll say this as calmly as I can without upsetting myself. I think this is the 5th time I've done this intro. My husband received some devastating news, health-wise, and my mum, I've had to start proceedings to put her in a home, which, as you know, if I've talked about it, you know, we thought she had a lot longer in her home and everything. So all in 1 week, we've just had everything. Then I'm still processing, okay, but I must admit I've cried every day. I've stayed in bed on, I think it was all day Monday, and not done a thing. I ain't touched my phone, I haven't viewed my emails, I haven't been, read any comments or anything. So I don't know, I'm feeling slightly better for now, okay, so I thought, well, I've just watched Lady Colin Campbell, I do love that woman, okay, so she's come out with some, tidbits here and there, that Harry and Meghan are soon to be separated, or have indeed separated already. So there's a couple of things that spring to mind with readings that I've done. Like I say, it's only when prompted that I'll remember certain things. So I've always said between, like given the number 4 and 6 years. So I didn't know whether the 4 started after they got married, which would be 6 years, or indeed we have the 6, another 2 more. Is it 2 more? I think it's 2 more. They've been together, what, 4 years maybe? So, yeah, so there was that. Then there was the fact that the accountants had, Meghan and Harry, knew about this money, didn't they? They knew about this money that was siphoned away. So Harry knows. So that's interesting as well, because that could mean that the accountants are aware of divvying up between them and who gets what, if it's the case. But lastly, I want to mention a reading I did not so long ago, where it popped into my head to read on, would Harry and Meghan fake a breakup? And we got yes, absolutely, we got yes. So I understand, like, I mean, it's a bit dramatic, isn't it, to sort of like counteract a book. But then again, I've told you, Meghan's in charge of that PR now. So she wants it all about her. I know there's other stories, I'll get into them on separate readings. But, so basically, I forgot where I was going now. Yeah, so they're sort of like gearing up, but they're desperate for attention. She is desperate for attention. She's using the kids' routines, names more regular. She's all but shown a photo. Maybe she has, maybe I missed it this week, but she's using the kids more and more and more. But we've also done spreads like, with Harry, how he feels about her. And we've got love. We know the relationship is conflicting, but we've got love, okay? So what I want to deduce today is whether or not this is planted by Meghan, or indeed if this is real. So I have shook the cards loads and loads and loads. Okay then, so, is it true? Is it true Meghan and Harry have separated? Well, I don't think Harry's seen this, okay? I don't think he's seen this. He's been in the dark, okay? So I'm getting something in writing, not seen, in the dark. Now, this is the Hermit reversed, and sometimes, this is Harry's card, as well as, the Hangman as well. Always sacrificing and giving up. So I suspect, is it true? Well, we're seeing it in writing, okay? So we're seeing it like in even Lady Campbell, okay? So people will be writing about this all over social media. But I think Harry is in the dark. But let's see. This is the first card, isn't it? So something in writing that they've not seen, and they're in the dark about. So, but you see, if it was absolutely not true, I would be given the Seven of Cups upright, you know, for a bit of harmless creativity, or indeed any of the aces reversed. So is it true? Well, somebody doesn't know about it. Somebody doesn't know about it. You see, if it was upright, it'd be someone withdrawing. Right, okay. So, is Harry aware that's... Is Harry, you know, separated or separating from Meghan genuinely? Okay. So, you know, this card to me would be bang on, you know, bang on that it's Harry, and he's taking charge of himself, and he's a lot stronger than he thinks or knows. Right now, he knows he's got the upper hand as well, and he's getting a lot done, so getting things in place. Well, is he leaving, you know? Is he leaving? How does Harry feel about being married to Meghan? So I'm getting right. So this can be messages, not good news actually, regarding finances. But I'm also, you know, how does he feel about Meghan? Maybe he feels she's, you know, she has an irresponsible attitude to money, and that, you know, she's always dropping out of things, you know, or she doesn't stick to agreements. They could have talked and talked. You know, there's no pleasure that comes from her husband after, you know, having to ask his wife, or afraid of asking his wife, you know, to sort of like be nice to his family. So I'm getting, I think this is over the book. I really do. I think he wants, he don't want the book to go ahead. And she will have said, well, if you don't, that's it. And he's saying, well, I don't. Because I've always had, this book doesn't go ahead, but let's see. You know, will Harry's memoir, you know, go ahead? Will it be released? I think it will. I think it will, you know. In the end, it's like, Harry comes across as a tyrant. He also comes across as attempting to take down Charles, and definitely not doing it in the right way. You can still have a valid point, but if you make it in the, you know, the wrong way, a bad way, a negative way, then that point gets lost. He knows, you know, this is wrong. He knows this is wrong, because it's not his words. We've said this before. It's not his book, it's Meghan's. Do you know what I think as well, you know? I think he's got upset about Charlotte. How does, you know, Harry feel about Meghan attacking Charlotte lately? Not happy, and it's still with him now, you know. It's something he's not happy about. It's something that can't be let go of. This is something that can't be ever covered up or curtained over, you know. You'll be known in the family as the uncle that let his bitch, excuse my French, but, you know, you know, bully his niece, and he didn't do anything at the time. I think he regrets that. I really do. Because Harry, he's not like that at all, you know. That's Meghan. But of course, he was under the spell of Meghan. There's no excuse, I know. But something as well, after the Queen died, no, sorry, Philip died. After Philip died, I'm getting something. And I also see like a light being shine on, what are we shining on? Oh, so something after Philip's death, you know, when he was buried, because I'm getting the bare bones of a skeleton here. So I do, I think, something around like celebrating Philip after his funeral. I feel like there's something there as well. Maybe, I'm not going to guess, but, you know, I kind of sense it was William and Harry after their funeral. So I think William brought it up then, and I don't think Harry, you know, losing his hair or anything, has so like ever got over that fact. Okay, it's not got over that fact. It's with him. It's like something to be ashamed of, and it is. But there's no thing in life that can't be resolved, you know, such as the admission, acknowledgement of the pain caused to Charlotte and Catherine. It could be so, you know, when you see that somebody is genuinely sorry, and also as well complicated by the fact that they've got somebody who's negative around them and spiteful and vindictive, and, you know, so Harry wouldn't have just done this on his own. Yeah, there's a lot of weakness there. I think why as well, I feel like why as well, Harry didn't go and join the others later, but this is Prince's, you know, the Prince Philip's funeral. So, is it true? Well, there's something then that we're in the dark about, but, you know, it's the world's worst kept secret, so I'm getting, you know, is there something that, you know, they've not seen? How does Harry want to, you know, is he separated, or is he going to separate from Meghan? Well, it looks like a surefire yes. How does he feel being married to Meghan? He wants to drop out of the book. This is about the book. He's really scared, you know. He's really scared. This is not good whatsoever. And the secrets here as well. Stuff that really we shouldn't be knowing. And so this is why he's feeling this way. Harry, how does, you know, Harry, how do you feel about the book that has your name on it called Spare? By the way, I do have to say this, okay? I know a lot of you will disagree with me, but Spare, absolutely spot on. Spot on. I love the title. That's what it's meant to do. It's getting, you know, dividers, or if you're not angry, you're still talking, you know, if you like it, you're talking about it. If you hate it, you're still talking about it, okay? So excellent for PR, I would say. Not, you know, his face and everything doesn't matter to me, but Spare, I can tell that he never came up with that. How does Harry feel about releasing his book? Do you know what I've just noticed? Okay, you've got the Hermit reversed, the Strength upright, the Page reversed, and the Emperor reversed. Okay, so just those 4 cards alone, you've got three major arcana. That's big. How does he feel about it? How does he feel about it? Do you know what? Does he feel like it could help others, or does he, you know, is it the money that would help with things, or is it that he wants out and he wants the money? I mean, there's all sorts of spin-offs with Penguin House. You see, you've got the windfall here, and you've got the generosity. So, you know, a windfall, he's had that money, hasn't he? He's had that money. And they've been quite generous with an upfront fee amount. How does he feel about releasing his book? It'll help others, you know. He might be deluded here. He might be deluded. Or maybe somebody will help him. So, are Meghan and Harry truly separated? Do not let one card spoil your success. So that's the card spoiling my success. I think this is, you know, but I think it's about faking it. So, is this fake? You know, as the reason why I feel like it's fake, because your Seven of Wands, to me, it means that you're under pressure about something, so you're trying to preempt. I mean, these guys, right, have been planning and planning and planning for 2 years ahead. And so they're defending themselves. So maybe Harry needs defending, because this is really bad with the book. But I tell you what, does Harry no favours, but I'm not sure it does the king any favours either. I think as well, because of the last book, okay, Finding Freedom, I'm getting the last book, you know, that didn't do too well, did it? Got loads of bad reviews and criticism, okay, and what they was looking for was compliments, you know. Oh, and they've done well. They've surpassed all, you know, problems in life, and they've overcome racism and gender equality, and you know, all the rest of stuff. You know, they've done nothing for them. They've done nothing for, you know, people who suffer racism. They don't. They just make things worse, and they call, you know, they're divisive and everything. They've messed up with mental health as well. You know, they're sending the wrong message to people who, you know, have mental health problems. You don't need to go. Who is in a position to go pay for an expensive course? You know, what they should be highlighting is the lack of support that our kiddies, our families, our parents, you know, our grands, and, you know, whoever it is who's suffering, you know, they should focus on bringing more staff and charities and supporting the charities that exist as well, you know, instead of just forming their own, you know, and taking 95 pence for every pound. It's scandalous. And to get paid an obscene amount of money, that Harry is just a walking, you know, salesman, and not even very good, you know. He just loves himself. He truly does, you know. I mean, we all have to put on a persona when you know, we're on the YouTube making videos, and it's the same for him. But it just seems to have a high just beforehand, you know, miserable of sin, and then, you know, when it comes to selling high-end courses, not even high are they, but, you know, he's got all that energy. going back to it then. How does, how does Meghan feel about Harry right now? Well, they're arguing a lot, okay? They are definitely arguing a lot. They're arguing about this book. She keeps talking over people as well, you know. So there's more than her. There's more than her involved in this conversation, which is probably why Doria saw Harry as being trapped in the last reading that we did. You know, that he was trapped and he was unable to do anything. And she could see what his, her daughter has been impacting upon Harry. She's, you know, they're in a fight, they're arguing about stuff, and she will win. She will win, as she always does, because she'll never, ever, ever give up until she wins. She'll be on you, at you, all the time, wearing you down till you can't take any more and you just say yes. I think she's been swearing a lot. I think she's been growling. I think she's, you know, her face, you can tell that she's angry. He's trying to talk and she's butting in. You know, we're not getting reason here. She won't listen to reason. And it's all about her ego. You know, she wrote that book. She wants it out. That's why she wants it out. It's not just about, you know, damning our monarchy. It's the fact that, you know, she wants to, you know, be... I mean, how can Meghan be the writer if you've got a ghostwriter? Do we actually know if this ghostwriter is actually writing the book, or is she playing the narrative? But three in a bed doesn't bode well, does it? He's, you know, she's putting up a fight. She keeps changing her mind at the last minute as well, as they do. Is Meghan separated from Harry? Guys, I'm going to say no, because that card as well said, don't let that card fool you. But it has led us on to what they're arguing about, okay, and how much of this book is a big problem. So I'm going to say, have they split up? No, I don't. I think this is a plant story, okay, a plant story, which, you know, luckily enough for us, I did one recently, so, you know, and it did say it was planted. So let's have a look then. Is this story being planted by Meghan or Harry's team, or even them? Have they implanted this? Again, I've got something very similar. So there we've got, you know, only 5 of wands. You've got others being unprofessional. You know, you may suffer. Next time you'll know better. So in a way, that would be saying to me, you know, where others, I mean, I'm getting professional, okay, not unprofessional, but professional. So that would be Lady Colin Campbell. So we'll ask. And then I asked, was it these, you know, these two? Well, no one agreed this. No one agreed it at all. So I've got more going out than in. Watch out for people in business. It could cost you. So again, that would maybe be me referring back to Lady Colin Campbell. Well, this is a business card as well. Look, it's not saying for definite that it's Meghan or Harry involved here yet, which is probably why they don't know anything about it as yet. The problem is when you pretend to be separated and everything else, right? You have to act it out. You have to act it out. You have to be firm. You have to have that mindset. You know, you have to practically believe it to pull it off. Well, how things can change, you know, during that process. It can become real. That's what I'm saying. You know, it can actually become real. Right, let's have a look then. Because this could also be that Meghan has told somebody something. And the Two of Pentacles reverse could be, you know, sending something out a lot bigger to get something smaller. Either way, these two cards are not good. Okay, they're not good. You know, you're going to lose something. Something's going to cost you. Something's going to weigh you down. Somebody else as well that's involved, you know, who could have been saying too much. Okay, so is Lady Colin Campbell correct that the Meghan and Harry have actually separated or will do soon? No. No. That's not what was told to her. That's not what was told to her. I'm not saying she's lying about her sources. It's the way that it's been said, okay? The way that it's been said. So, you know, this isn't something definite that's come from Lady Colin Campbell. She has mentioned it, of course, but she's also warned everybody that this could be, you know, a plant. So, you know, is Lady Colin Campbell right about this being a plant? I'm kind of getting, you know, well, definitely Harry is feeling trapped and stuck, and he doesn't. She's right about some parts. She's right about some parts. That's what I'll say. He's stuck. He feels trapped. They're arguing over this book. But Harry feels unable to move on, you know. Harry feels unable to move on. And I'll tell you what, we never did ask, did we? Or did we? Yeah, we did. About that, the writing of the book. This is all related to the writing of the book. That's what they're showing me. So it could be Lady Colin Campbell's right that, you know, they're putting out these rumours to softly. So who is, you know, so it is the person who's putting out that Harry and Meghan are to divorce. Are they credible? I'm seeing the family, you know, a family that is together. You know, do you know what? I kind of feel like this person who's maybe said something is around the house, but wants to expand. So I kind of saw him with like a front door. Do you know what? I'm getting rubbish. Rubbish. So is it like they're at a door, they've gone round the back, they take the rubbish out, you know, and they want to, you know, expand their business in some way. I'm not sure how that would work, but I am getting rubbish. Rubbish. I think, do you know what? I think it's someone, you know, who maybe in small circles has heard about the family, or somebody's been to the family, you know, and done it like a handyman or something, done a job, and then they've come out and they've expanded their trove. They've expanded their trove. I kind of feel like that. Do you know what? I'm not even sure that Meghan has put this out. Has Meghan, you know, has Meghan told people that for PR that her and Harry are getting divorced or separated? Yeah, definitely, okay, definitely, yeah. I'm telling you, this is a plan. This is a plan. So, you know, it's something she's constructed, and she'll be proud of it as well. You know, look how it takes off. Look what's said. Harry and Meghan will be on the social media, you know, having a look as well. Harry especially, you know, reading lots and lots of comments there, I think. So, yeah. They want it talked about and talked about. So I know they're arguing and everything over the book, but you know, I do see like there is issues, but I see like this knowledge not being correct. One last card. Is it true that Meghan and Harry are separating their marriage? I'm getting like deals here, so you know, I'm getting Harry being charming. I think people want Harry to, you know, hope Harry is, you know, they like Harry again. They want to like Harry again. So, and do it in a short space of time. You've only got 2 months before the book is actually out. I know, given a couple of days and all that, but you've got Christmas, you've got New Year, so that actually shortens the speed of necessity. This is, you know, championing Harry. What is the state of Harry and Meghan's marriage? Yeah, they both feel like, you know, they've been putting things right. They will put things right, and they have to work together here, you know. Look, this is about reward for past efforts as well. So, you know, even if they did say they were splitting up and they're not, you know, it'd be like a big reconciliation, or they get back together. I just can't see it, really. I can't. But then again, you know, it's the cards that dictate. So, I think, no, they're fine. You know, there is judgment. I mean, I hardly see that being a divorce. What lies ahead for Harry and his marriage to Meghan? He will want out. He will want out. You know, I think when he becomes unemployed or unemployable as well, you know, he's wasted. He's just doing things that he doesn't want to do for a paycheck. Now, none of us like going to work, but, you know, our jobs don't involve us, you know, slagging off our family, writing books about them, making the Queen's life, you know, a misery, upsetting Philip on his deathbed, you know, and all the endless stuff that the stunts they've pulled. So, yeah, I think he does want out. But none of these cards are showing me that there's a divorce or separation as we stand now. So, you know, I think, you know, Meghan's behind this. Meghan's behind this, and this is why, you know, Harry doesn't know anything about it. Has Meghan, you know, well, I can't ask anymore, can I? I can't really ask any more. One big bang question. One big... Is Harry aware that Meghan is spreading malicious gossip about their relationship? Oh, that feels heavy. That feels heavy. Yeah, look at that, you know. Yeah, he won't give up. He's not going to give up. Meghan definitely isn't going to give up. That's why they're rowing. So I told you before, you know, the hangman is always Harry for me. Reversed, he is. Refuses to give up on Meghan. Is he aware? Is he aware? Yeah, of course he is. Of course he is. Even if she hasn't said it to him face to face, he knows that it's her. Because he wouldn't go along with that, you know. I think that he wouldn't go along with it. Any sane person wouldn't go along with it, Harry. So you're not alone. But yeah, he wouldn't go along with this. So his hands are tied behind his back. And I think in a way he prefers not to know, even though intuitionally wise, deep down in his head and his soul, he does know, you know, that it's her. Because he's used to all the tricks. The only people that leak is her. Okay again, so that's that, and I'll be hopefully back tomorrow with another reading. I'll be doing one a day hopefully, but if I don't come on for a day or so, I've got to go see homes and attend appointments and, you know, just, well, it's a long process for my mum, and it's very, very upsetting actually. So and I did a card for me, Nine of Swords reversed, if anybody wants to know. I'm completely overwhelmed, I'm afraid. So, you know, but my energy will pick up as things ease off, and we just process things as well, especially on my husband too. So thank you very much. I'll be back soon with another reading. Bye now. Bye bye.